True or false? Weaving dangerously is the #1 cause of road rage.
False.
Okay.
Love it. Welcome to our show. This time we're going to be talking about road rage and just kind of driving in general. So, what was the answer to that question? Was I right?
So, yeah, you were right.
Okay.
It was false. That was #3, weaving dangerously. #1 is actually tailgating and sudden braking is the #1 cause of road rage. And we'll kind of come back to this subject, I think, in a few short minutes. But do you think you have road rage or do you have aggressive driving?
I don't have road rage, and I don't even know that I have aggressive driving. Go!
Yeah.
Go! What are you doing?
I think for me it's weird to see you like that because generally you're a pretty calm, non-confrontational person.
Getting me riled up. The light turns green, I want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I spend all day pretty much driving around and stuff like that, so I like to get places.
Is it when you're in a hurry, or even if you're not in a hurry, or is there any circumstance that makes it go, okay, like, yeah, I have to yell about this right now or whatever?
Right. With driving, I think it is partially because I get used to being in a hurry. Like, we have to get from here to here, 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 here to here. Another thing that upsets me is when they use the passing lane, they use the left lane to just drive in.
Right.
It's like the left lane is the fast lane, it's the passing lane. So you should be driving on the right side, and if you want to pass, then you go around on the left.
Right.
And that's what that lane is for.
Yeah.
You pass the driving test, you should know how to drive. There's accidents all the time, there's deaths all the time. If the driving tests, on another note, the driving tests should address some more stuff that has to do with actually driving, not just like what percentage of alcohol can be in your system or whatever. Who cares? Just don't drink and drive. That's the answer to that.
You should
know. People should know how to drive. Also upsets me if there's merging traffic. It should be one merges in, then you go. Then another one merges in, then you go.
The German zipper.
Right.
One of our friends who I think is he's more of what I would consider actual road rage, where he'll flick the person off, he'll eyeball them as he's driving by, drive alongside them or cut them off, and I'm scared for my life when I'm in the car, but later on it's kind of funny to me, but it is a little scary. It can get scary. One thing my dad said to me before, he was like, oh, it's all part of the game. So I kind of... It's all about the hustle.
I use that for myself, and I'm like, oh, it's part of the game.
I think you got it from your dad.
I probably, but I take it a lot further than my dad does.
Yeah, that's true.
My dad doesn't speed, for one. He's all around follows the laws. I speed. So, I don't know, maybe I contribute to some other people's road rage.
No cops are watching that. You already have 3 tickets. Because when my mom was teaching me how to drive, we were driving up to Whidbey Island.
Yeah.
She was scared. Classic mom kind of style of scared, where she's grabbing onto the armrest and Troy, look out for that car, and it's 100 yards away. Yeah. And now when I drive with her, I'm just like, Mom, go! It's green. She's Asian, so I don't want to add to that stereotype. So as you get older, or as you drive more experience, I feel like you start becoming more of an offensive driver, and that's really where I think people start getting the road rage.
Yeah, for sure. And you also build your own little styles of how you drive, and then if people don't drive how you drive, that's what upsets you, really. Someone tailgating you upsets you because you probably don't tailgate.
Or you do.
Or maybe you do. But for me, one thing that upsets me is when people don't use their blinker. Yeah. I use my blinker. I'm a supporter of the blinker. I'll be out in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road, and I'll still put on my blinker. That's partially out of habit.
We were on this boat, and I feel like if there were turn signals, Brendan would have used them.
Probably. Well, what upsets you about that?
I don't like when people can't handle the stop sign, the four-way stop situation.
God, I know.
This is a huge issue in America right now. The person would come to the stop. I'd be still coming over. I'm coming over, and they would wait for me. They would wait for me till I completely stop at the stop sign, and then they'd go. I just wasted about 10 seconds of my life. I'm gonna stop. I legally have to stop. Just go. Just go.
Go!
And this is another thing about driving that I don't like. It's like I feel like people get so
Too cautious.
Yeah, so cautious that they're so safe, so slow on the freeway, or their merging's bad, and they're just like so timid about everything that now it's unsafe for other people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't. They're not aggressive enough to just get into the lane to exit, so they just stop traffic all the way back. Like that's dangerous driving to me.
At the stoplights, if I'm first in line, light turns green, I go like immediately. One of the reasons I do that is because I want people behind me to have a chance to make it through the light, because some lights are so short, and if the first person just creeps out there, then 3 people get through the light, and it's just ridiculous. So,
Right.
like, a lot of my faster or whatever, more abrupt driving is actually like with an intention for other people to be able to make it across.
You're doing it for the good of the people. So, anyways, we just thought we'd talk about that for a second, and if you guys had anything you wanted to say about road rage.
Well, yeah, like what kinds of things piss you off on the road? What kind of things upset you? What do you consider a bad driver is?
Yeah.
And what do you think a good driver is? Like, how would this be
And I would
fixed?
like to hear from these safe drivers.
Yeah.
These safe drivers
These
out there that
cautious
think
drivers.
we're crazy and that we're doing it wrong, and yeah, you should stop and wait till the other person stops. I want to hear from you.
All right, well, that's the show. Let's wrap it up.